Hey guys, thanks for clicking on the video today. I am going to show you some of my favorite meals to eat throughout the week. So I'm going to do a full day of eating with breakfast, lunch, dinner, and snacks. If you want to incorporate some other foods into your diet, and just if you're bored with what you're eating now, you just want to switch things up, I hope to give you guys some good ideas, and they're really good. They're nutrient-dense foods. I've got some plant-based options. I'm not vegan, but I do want to incorporate more of the plant-based foods into my diet because I find that it's just really good and it makes me feel better. So yeah, I do have a lot of things that I eat throughout the week, but just wanted to give you some ideas on what I eat in a day. Let's get rolling.
So for breakfast, I'm having a zucchini and squash hash. I already pre-cut the zucchini and squash yesterday, but I like to cut it a little bit smaller just because I like the bite-size feel. While this is going on, while I'm doing this, I already put the onions in the pan. I'm frying those up in some olive oil just because I like to get those good and cooked before I throw in the rest of my veggies. And plus it just smells really good. So yeah, that's part one. And then I also have my potatoes left over from last week that I just already had. So I put those in the microwave while I'm doing all of this. Yeah, so throw in the veggies. I also have some toast that I'm going to make. Ezekiel bread is really, really good. And then just top it with some hummus and dairy-free cheese. And that is meal number one. It takes me about 7 to 10 minutes to make. Okay, so for lunch, I have the edamame noodles with pasta sauce, 99% lean ground turkey, and broccoli. And I just throw all that together. I made all of this yesterday and I have it in a container, and then now I'm just going to throw it together, and I'll do different variations with things throughout the week, but this is what I'm going to have today. So yeah, I just threw it together and then put it in a container and warm it up. So this one's really easy. I mean, it takes me like less than 5 minutes to put all this together. So yeah, that's meal two. So for dinner, I'm making a spaghetti squash, chicken, pepper, avocado thing. I don't even know what to call this. I randomly came up with this a couple weeks ago and it's super good. But I started off by cutting up some peppers. I already pre-cut them yesterday when I was meal prepping, so it makes it a lot easier today to just make it into small little dices, and then I cook all that in some olive oil and spices. And then I already have the spaghetti squash and the crock pot chicken with the chicken broth. So I mix that all together and put it in a separate container. And then once the peppers are nice and fried up, I top it with that, and then, yep, you just saw the one that just went flying off to the side, so that's fun. But yeah, then I will put some avocado in there, mix it all together, and then I'll put it on a plate later because it's not really a microwave safe container when I warm it up, and then I'll throw some salsa on top of it, and it's super good. I know it looks kind of weird, but I promise it's super good. So yeah, this is dinner. So for snacks, I either have a Nugo bar or a square bar. Both are vegan. They're both really good. It has a little bit of protein in it, but if you have like a chocolate craving, this is my go-to for sure. So good choices here. So for post-workout, or sometimes I'll have this for breakfast, I really like protein fruit smoothie. So Vanilla Indulgence PE Science is a vegan protein. It's super good, better than whey in my opinion. But yeah, I'll do 1 scoop of protein per 10 to 12 fluid ounces. Some frozen blueberries, strawberries that I already cut up, and then half a banana. Sometimes I'll throw in some spinach, but I didn't have any today. So I also threw in 2 ice cubes too, just to thicken it up a little bit, and then I throw it on the NutriBullet. Blend it for 10-15 seconds, put it back on there just to make sure all the ice chunks are good to go, and yeah, then you have a little like handle that you put on it, and that's it. It's super easy.
I hope you guys enjoyed that full day of eating. Like I said, I just want to help you come up with some different recipes. What I do is I just experiment and throw a bunch of stuff together and hope that it tastes good. Sometimes I'm like, maybe not. Other times I'm like, wow, this recipe is amazing and I just want to share it. It's not as complicated as people make it. You just have to be willing to try and experiment and, you know, just get out there and grab things you might have never had before and just experiment for yourself and see what works. So that's what I've done. That's what's worked for me. So I want to share those tips with you. I do want to do a full meal prep that I will share with you, kind of a bigger picture thing of like what I eat throughout the week, not just one day. But yeah, hopefully this was helpful. If you tried any of these recipes, please comment below. As always, if you don't follow me on my social medias, everything's in the description box. If you have any questions or you want to reach out to me, please do that, and hope you guys have a great week, and I'll see you next week.